Hey Soul Fam, it's Erica today, and we are going to have a little chat about unpleasant energies and feelings in your body and the amazing natural way to just get rid of them. So, this was something I've actually just actually put into experiment, right? It worked for me. It really did work. And I've been following a couple different people on YouTube who speak about this technique. Wildfire ASMR, which is awesome, and Alex, the toxic dating coach, which I mostly have been watching him to sometimes get a guy's perspective about why things are happening the way they're happening, right? And what I learned was actually very profound, because I have always kind of done this with emotional pain, I guess, but it really does work with different energies too. So we're talking mainly about anxiety, and not just anxiety, but anxiety specifically linked to the needy and chasing energy in regards to a specific person. And what I realized is when we're feeling like neglected or ignored, and you tend to revert, and if you're on the twin flame journey, you already know the runner chaser energy. That fucking energy can be strong. The problem is that chaser energy literally repels them. So it actually does the exact opposite of what we want. And this is a big oxymoron of the whole earth experience, I feel. A lot of times when we want something so bad, we're feeling the lack of it, and therefore we are being a person who doesn't have that thing. So the universe responds and says, yes, you are a person who doesn't have that thing. I'm going to keep giving you more of that. When we can become a person who is trusting and secure that what we or who we want is already ours, we aren't in that energy. But okay, so if you're already a master at that, you probably don't need to watch this video. But like, I'm learning, I'm a master at some things, but I'm also progressing on my journey as well. Like, things happen with me, things backtrack with me. I come upon a new layer of subconscious programming, and now I do have the tools to usually get out of it. And of course, I signed on for a year with one of my favorite energy coaches, so she helps a lot too. But I wanted to give you guys a little tip, a little technique that really fucking works. And it's so simple. Just accept the negative feeling and feel into it. Because I did notice this before. Now, when I'm feeling, oh my God, I want him to text me back, or I want him to text me, like, oh my God, that you're feeling that needy energy, the longing energy, the anxious attachment energy. There's so many words for it. And what you do typically when you actually are in the state of feeling an unwanted feeling, you're just simply reacting. You're not actually just sitting there. Typically, I mean, until you actually know this, like, typically you're just like reacting, like, what can I do? You know, oh my God, I should text him. Or, oh my God, I should go wash the dishes and try to forget about this. But the problem is, if you actually just try to forget about it, like, this is what so many people do. They'll go get immersed in like a new activity, and you know, it may work to forget about it, but the issue is you're just suppressing that and it's getting stored. So what we know about trauma is that it just gets stored until it's felt. And so you can shove it back down sometimes, but trust that if you've done that, it will come back. It will come back. If you just be, stop doing, start being. Human being, not human doing. Literally, sit with it. Sit with it. Because I noticed I had this energy just earlier, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this needy energy. And I said, but what is this energy exactly? Not in my brain. What is it in my body, really? And it's a tightness in the chest. It's a constriction of the throat, like almost holding my breath. It's like a clenching of my tummy muscles, and like not flowy, not free. You guys know that feeling. And so instead of reacting and doing something, I decided to go out here and sit with it and just allow it and just feel into it. And I said to myself, okay, I'm going to experience this. This is needy energy. This is codependence. This is anxious attachment. Let me feel this. Let me just feel this. And would you know, as I was feeling into it, it just dissipated out. It freed itself, and I feel lighter. And this is a difference between feeling it to heal it and distracting yourself with something to not feel it in the moment, but keeping it down in your body, keeping it in your energy field. This is why any of my clients, I have always told them, if you feel sad, cry, do what you have to do, scream. Don't for 1 minute try to pretend that you're happy when you're actually sad, because that is dishonoring yourself. Allow yourself to dig into that pain. Allow yourself to dig into that sadness and really feel it. Feel where it comes from. Because a lot of the times when we dig into our sadness and we feel our sadness, you know, it can start off as like a gaping hole that goes all the way down here, right? And as we just allow ourselves to feel that contraction of pain and that emotional pain, and just feeling it and just allowing it, it gets less, and then eventually it's gone. And then you have more room to fill up with your light. And of course, you know, everything is cyclical. Things are going to come and go, but it's like it's never as bad as that first charge, basically. Like the first initial charge is always the worst. And then you know what? A few weeks later, when it comes back, it, you know, however it's going, you know, a month later, whatever, you feel into it again, and it never goes down quite as deep as it was, because once you've gotten to something and allowed it to clear out, it's gone for good.
So Marsh was down there, and one of the kitties was in a really tall box. But all 7 of them are there now.
Did somebody rescue the kitty out of the box?
Yeah, I got the kitty out of the box.
No wonder it was...
It was like a little bit shut too. Like it was...
Did it crawl in there, you think, on accident? Because they don't know what they're... All right, I'll come. You'll show me in a minute. Oh, shoot. I'm still recording. Damn it. All right, well, that's real life. We have kittens here. And my cat has put these kittens in the basement. And, like, we're trying to keep them in a little spot. But I'm like, this is a horrible spot that my mama cat frickin' picked. Because, like, a basement's a basement. Like, it's not a nice basement. It's not a finished basement. It's dusty, dirty, yucky. There's boxes, there's household items, like, and I'm just thinking this is a bad place. So as you can see, one of the cats got stuck in a box. Luckily my daughter rescued it, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the video. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you, so one little thing about, like, actual anxiety, which you all know what anxiety is, but, like, it's repressed trauma is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have anxiety, it's a horrible feeling. I'm not discrediting it. It's an awful feeling. It's scary. And so normally when these feelings come about, especially anxiety, we want to hurry up and, oh my God, what can I do to get rid of my anxiety? What can I do to get rid of my anxiety? But if you actually just think of it like, oh, I have anxiety. Let me feel this. Let me feel, oh, my heart's beating weird. Oh, just feel it. If you feel into it and just allow it, just say, okay, my body is feeling this. My body is feeling this right now. And just take note of how you're just feeling it in your body. It's going to disappear a lot quicker than if you're like, oh my God, how do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it? So I hope this was a helpful video. I'm going to get out of here. I'm feeling very peaceful right now. And I'm going to go see these little kittens, which they are so cute. I should post a video of how cute they are. But, okay. Bye.